And we are back. We tried to find the next contestant of Invictus, but looks like overslept, underslept,
He
not
was
quite
scared.
sure. He's scared.
He was scared.
He saw
Ran
those
away.
early games, and he's like, I don't want to catch none of those Grimmy hands. I'm going to be honest with you. I ain't about that. I ain't trying to get Cannon Rush today. So maybe if he shows up a little later, musters up the courage, we'll go ahead and just kind of slot him in whenever he comes back. But we have found the next contestant. We have Quoo coming up here. Now, Quoo is... I'm not actually sure what he's going to play. He has selected Lightshade, so let me go ahead. I have to make all those matches and such.
Indeed. Indeed.
I'm
I'm looking forward to it, though. We've gotten through the first 3. We have one of each race. It's feeling very balanced right now, but we haven't broken the 10-minute mark. And I think that's absolutely going to happen at some point today. As much as I have faith in Grimmy, I feel like we're just going to get longer and longer games for the most part. I feel like Uppetry might be our shortest game of the day.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything, but hey, who knows, man? Who knows? Well, we are starting up the game right now. Sia Whiskey, thank you so much for that raid, my friend, and for that resub as well. Very kind of you, my dude. But we are heading in to game number 4.
Way to go, big spender.
And we get it looks like it is a PVZ.
PVZ indeed. Okay, so let's switch over. Bam! You're in the game now, guys. Do I have it set properly?
Just like EA Sports.
Just like EA Sports. In the top left corner, funny enough, representing Clan Greenskin, it is the Red, the Cheeser, the Dream Pleaser, the Grimmy.
And the challenger in this round, his opponent in the lower right, on the the CMU clan.
God.
He is the letter Q.
The Quoo.
The Quoo.
The Quoo. Now I have
Is it Quoo or is
I
it
don't
Q?
know. It might be Q.
Or
I'm
like,
not
is it
quite
just
sure.
Koo?
Okay, Grimmy so far going for a very similar opening to the game before. Looking like it's going to be a Gate Forge. Now, Q or Quoo, I'm going to go with Quoo because that's what I'm going to keep
I like
saying.
Quoo. It's
Going
fun to
for
say.
a very standard looking play here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a 16, 18, 17. He has no fear of God.
Well, I understand that, but I think he should be kind of afraid. We have a very high-level cannon rusher here, and, well, that forge is just finishing up right now, so
Yes, it is.
let's
Now,
see how Quoo's cannon defense is.
at max, because of the timing here, Grimm's probe did not arrive until about 124. That is macro cannon. I got so frustrated with macro cannon, regular cannon rush timings, that I sat in a game with Kata, who's actually our observer here, and I went, okay, what are the times on every single map that a regular cannon rush hits versus a macro cannon?
Wow.
I think Quoo knows what's going on here, goes for the double gas, not going for the cancel on the hatchery here. Standard response to this is normally straight away grab a third. You let the natural finish, and then you just go for a third base right quick. His Overlord arriving on the other side of the map, so if he wasn't sure, he definitely sees now Gateforge Cyber opening here. So very, very low commitment so far from Grimmy. Cancels the Roach Warren, actually.
Cancels the Roach Warren.
What is he going for? What's the play here? He's got all of this gas. I mean, you can't just cancel a Roach Warren. Is he going to go for, like, I don't know, is he going to try for a one-base Nidus, maybe?
Lair? Yeah, it's
Maybe.
possible.
Goes for the lair. Yeah, I mean, this queen's not going to finish, not with 2 cannons attacking it the whole time.
I'm surprised Grimmy's going so heavy down here, but this is the power of actually the Gate Forge, is you can follow it up with the Proxy Robo.
You get
if
the
it
choice.
feels if the timing is right, if the situation is right, and it absolutely is right.
Now, I'm not, 2 Zergs so far, and we have a lot of Zergs to go for sure. I'm a little upset, though, Chicken Man. You know why?
Why is that?
Because I 12 pull now every single Zerg. I haven't seen anyone go, or every single Protoss, rather. I haven't seen anyone go for a 12 pull.
No.
Where are my 12 pullers at?
It's a fantastic opening. I actually,
So
I
good.
have been 12 pulling against every Protoss as well. I mean, it's just very strong. We see it at all levels of play. Right now, it genuinely is a big part of the meta
It is.
in ZVP is to 12 pull, and it keeps your opponent on their toes, and it is a really strong opening against things like this. It might force Grimmy to stay home
I
and
tell
just
you what, though.
defend and go into macro.
Yeah, I tell you what, though. With
Ugh.
against a Gate Forge response, the 12 pool is not the greatest. Not the greatest in the world. One Immortal out, though, already takes that spine down so easily. It does take a little bit of real health here, but it's going to be paying off dividends. Goes for Hydras and a Nidus.
Yeah.
Straight
Very
for the
interesting.
Hydra. Okay.
I really
okay.
actually like straight for the Hydras. Hydras are going to do much better against
Yeah.
Immortals. The Prism has to be way more
and
careful.
the Prism. That's actually not a bad idea. You go for these Speedlings here to tie up the Immortals. It just takes time to deal with that. Grimmy's going to have to micro, even, at his level, relatively, decently against a lot of Queens and Hydras. The only
Yeah.
thing I'm not a huge... Oh, he recalls.
Oh,
He
he's
recalled.
expecting it.
He is. Did
He's
he see
expecting
it?
the Nidus. He must have scouted it, but he actually doesn't see it back in the main
He
base.
oh, you know what, though? He did
But he
see
knows
the
it's
lair.
here.
He saw the lair, and I think that tipped him off to it. But he's missing it. You're right. He's missing it in the main base. The Nidus is done. Uh-oh. This is not looking to be the best
Yeah.
situation for Grimmy. I don't know if
But
this
he's
is going
got
to
two cannons in here. The Lings are like, never mind.
But this definitely buys him some time. Like, that's
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
big takeaway here. Definitely buys him some time. But what a sick read from Grimmy. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I
He
literally
saw
had
that
to
layer
check.
and he immediately knew.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's insane. Okay, Hydras are out. He's going now for a Stargate follow-up here. So even Void Rays in the current meta, not that bad at all against Hydras.
Oh, look at this cheeky drone popping out.
Ku playing this one very well. I think this is smart, but look at this probe, dude.
The
Look,
probe, do that.
look at that. But
probe.
he has to
How
see
many
it.
heads does that probe
He's gonna
have?
miss
It's like
it, bro.
37.
He missed
it.
He missed
Oh my
it.
god.
He's got it.
Too
Even
many
just
heads, dude.
even
His
just
IQ is too high.
Even just having the drone on the map, Chicken Man, that is huge in a game like
Yeah.
this, in a tournament like this. Ku, so far, I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a lot. We're already cresting the 6-minute mark.
And you know what? He's going turtle mode, and
He's
this
going
is
for
this
the
is kind
lurkers.
of what we were talking about with the other PvZ game.
Mm-hmm.
Is you can get into that turtle action, go
Now-
fully into your shell.
Now, Grimmy, though, is he making a mistake not taking a natural? There's only one Nexus. It's one base versus one base. Yes, there are 3 Immortals. That's not a bad situation for him to be in at all here, but he's going to get one of these.
One goes down.
He's maybe a little confident. Who knows? Maybe the ping.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think it's time to macro.
I think
I
it's
think
time
he
to
needs
macro.
to just go for the contain here. He's got a lot of static defense. I think you just make sure the Zerg's on one base. You take your natural. There's no need to play
so
with
close
fire
to that
like this,
second
you
one.
know? I think this is a dangerous game Grimmy's playing at the moment.
You know what though?
He's trying to
Danger
pop the
is
cramp.
Grimmy's middle name. Okay.
Oh
He
shit, I
is-
had no idea.
He is unafraid of playing on a knife's edge. This man has no fear of God. And he is just ready to slam Immortals in until the end of the game here. No Nexus for him. Does he have the minerals to make a Nexus? Sure. Sure. Why not? But you know what? It's like putting yourself
He's not gonna.
back up against the wall. Now, the Hydra numbers are thinning out. I don't know if going
They
for
are.
an upgrade in this situation is actually going to be the best situation. The
Hmm.
difficulty that the Hydras have, though they might be a little bit more optimal defense versus the Immortals, versus the War Prism, not particularly fantastic when it comes to shield batteries and cannons. They got to get a good arc. You need to be playing with a lot of space here. And as you can see, Grimmy is filling up that space with a lot of shield batteries and pylons. And the
But
War
I don't
Prism,
think
go
Ku's
ahead.
not going for the victory. He's not trying to break out. He's
You
not
think-
trying to win a fight.
Okay.
He's just trying to turtle. He just needs to hold the top of his ramp for the next 20 minutes.
Oh, don't lose this
That's it.
lurker. Don't lose
Oh,
that
that
lurker.
lurker going down is rough.
Oh, he lost it. There's no observer. Okay,
There's no observer, so he can't kill any of the lurkers.
He does have disruptors though, if he can gauge roughly.
Disruptors. Oh, I forgot those exist.
Oh, you forgot about those son bitches, didn't
I
you?
forgot about
there
them.
they go, and right on top of the
dude.
lurker, of course, of
balls,
course.
balls.
Now,
balls.
I do want to point something else out here. Though we have a very intense microfest going on, the Void Ray did scout the top of the map, missed the drone. That hidden drone, still hidden, baby.
Dude, that's a badass drone right there.
That drone is gonna at least put on another 20, 30 seconds, depending on how fast Grimmy can find it. But we're getting close to the 9-minute mark. Is Quoo gonna be the first one to head to the 9 minutes? Is he gonna get to 10? There's only
He's hitting 9. You know what? I'm calling it now. He's getting past 10. There's no way Grimmy can break this and kill everything before 10 minutes.
The lurkers is so smart. And this is what this is literally exactly what you were talking about. Was going for, let's just go Hydras, let's go lurkers, let's just make this a pain in the ass. Oh, but a huge hit on those Hydras and Queens. Even Quoo has got to say ow, and now the observer is out. Did we speak too soon?
Oh shit, dude.
I'm a little bit worried, but there's only 30
how long
seconds.
Can you stay alive?
Yeah, I think the game is over, and Grimmy is definitely going to eventually just win this one, but I don't think it's going to be before 10 minutes, man. I think that Quoo has done it. I think you're right. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, Grimmy's pushing up through this. I love the split here from Quoo to make sure that the disruptors can't get perfect shots where they're hitting 2 or 3 things at a time.
Yeah. And Quoo, with the patience on that drone. He still has the Nidus as well, keep in mind. That counts, the exit counts as a building, so he could drop a Nidus down if he wants to. Quoo is just having a fun time. He knows he's running out the clock. He has hit 10 minutes, dropping Grimmy down to the 2nd tier. That is 15 bucks already. Cha-ching! Right off of Grimmy's, right off of Grimmy. And there's that Nidus carrying a bunch of drones. It looks like he's going to try and take his business elsewhere.
I'd love to see the drones start to split out on the map. He's got a decent amount of money.
He does.
He could start putting extractors up. Again, just buying as much time as possible here.
Oh, I think that is exactly what this guy is going to do here. Not a bad engage so far, but it looks like, yep, the rest of the army is just going to be dealt with here. Quoo now just frantically trying to put down other, I think, extractors. Okay, so Grimmy...
I think extractors are going to be the best choice here. They don't have a lot of hit points, but 25 apiece. That means every single one of these drones can be an extractor somewhere.
Quoo has saved up enough money to go for a hatchery, because if you go for the hatchery, that means it's going to add on extra time into the Fog of War, make it a little bit more difficult for Grimmy to find everything.
That is a very good point.
Yeah. Okay, pylon going down on the north side of the map here. Grimmy has a lot of cleanup to finish with here. I think this is going to extend this out at least another couple of minutes. Oh, the triple disruptor. Not even taking down a Nidus, though. Oy. Oy vey. Alright. It's now... You somehow doubt to survive another 9 minutes. Well, I doubt it as well, Quoo, but keep in mind, the longer you stay in the game, the better your time.
That's
so you
true.
want to vie for every few seconds. But well played to Quoo for bleeding out to 10 minutes. That is very impressive, man.
Yeah. Getting us the longest possible game we can. You're right. He still has enough for a hatchery. I would love to see a hatch go down.
I would really love it. I would really love it. What do we have? 7 drones still alive. He's just splitting them around.
Yeah.
He's just splitting them around. Oh my goodness.
But Grimmy's starting to split every single unit he has.
Yep. Yep. And this is what we were talking about in sort of a pregame scenario. What do? You know, he has to deal with so many things. Not only does he have to win against his opponent, he's got to try and clean up all of these obnoxious buildings everywhere. The disruptor tries to go for it.
So many of them now. Look at that, all the extractors being taken around the map.
Oh, there's a drone that's hidden over here, though. Do you see units as well when you're revealed? Yes.
No, you do not.
No, you don't.
See the units.
Okay. But it looks like these are the last 2 extractors on the map. Get ready to call the time. Ooh,
well played.
Well played indeed. Quoo surviving for quite a
Ooh,
while.
He hits the 13-minute mark.
13:02. Okay, 13:01. Very
You
nice.
can give him the O2. You can round up.
I give him the O2. I give him the O2. I give him the O2. Grimmy looking a little, you know.
A little
right.
shaky there.
Little
He almost
shaky.
didn't win before 15 minutes. I mean, little
Yikes.
shaky.
Or as Grimmy would call him, yimes. He's a fan of saying yimes. I don't know why, but he is.
What the fuck does that even
I
mean?
don't know, but they say it a lot. I don't know if you've ever been to his stream. Get easy, Grimmy. Wow, the BM already flying in the post-game chat here, but really well done to Kwu. Hanging in there and going for it. Just an absolutely fantastic game. The lurker strat. Grimmy hates it. So let that be a note to all you Zergs out there. If you can get to lurkers, that's an easy 3 minutes right there, at least.
There you go, dude.
3. But let's go ahead. We'll go to another quick break, guys, while we get your next match underway. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. What are you still doing here? The video is done, man. It's over. It's done. I mean, go home. You know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, but we're finished here. I mean, maybe I'll post another one in a couple days or something, but I mean, it's not going to do you any good waiting around here. Go on.